Hello, hello. My name is Doyorsa and I am a thief. Yeah. Are you disappointed? I hope so because it's not for the first time. Well, not there, but at my Russian speaking channel, I already was once. Yeah, you got it right. Today I stole another one's style again. Okay, I kinda was allowed to, but don't turn the video off. I clickbaited you, I know, but I promise it's gonna be interesting. Today, my guest is an artist famous in Russian-speaking art community. And before we became friends, I was her huge fan as well. And I'm so grateful for that shit though. Dear, say hello.
Hello everyone, I'm Sweeter Fox and I'm here on YouTube already over 3 years, and in general I'm posting my art over 7 years. It was Doyorsa who suggested me the challenge, so thanks to her for this event we share.
However, I came up with this challenge so that it could be done by different people with their friends. I'm still not saying it is like my 100% original idea because I kinda suppose it existed even before me. This idea is not like a really brilliant one. I didn't find anything like that on YouTube, but to be fair, I didn't make a proper research. So here is an intro. Two artists try to copy each other's styles. They post arts made by another person but in their style in their socials, and watch out if will the audience notice what's wrong. It also kinda helps artists to leave a comfort zone and to refresh a bit.
We didn't discuss the edits initially, but I thought it will be better if we could correct each other's work in switch styles. I was worried that some of my subscribers could spot that something is wrong here, so we edited each other's work to make it more similar to an original, but without going overboard.
At first, I planned to copy all three Aurora's art styles. Who doesn't know? Avrora started posting her art in Instagram first. She began with this, but as time went on, she developed a far more recognizable style. A lot of people have grown to love her for the art style, and me as well, and a lot of people parodied and stole it as well. It didn't look so hard as the new style does. With the right skill and observation, you can try to repeat it, but I honestly didn't do it in time. I did the sketch and almost stole my friend's iPad to download Aurora's brushes to make it as much less obvious that it wasn't drawn by her. But I honestly really didn't have enough time to finish that, I'm sorry. So what do you think? Does the sketch at least slightly look like your old art style?
As for me, the face looks alike enough, but the body proportions seem not quite mine, and the nose isn't as sharp. I would rather say that earlier I used to draw really sharp noses and chins.
Well, I guess anatomy is more a matter of skill. I am not unskillful, but, well, it'll be fair to mention you are winning over me with your experience and knowledge. But by the way, I have a graphic design degree. Do you believe me?
Well, it looks like it's mine in general, but it's still quite a bit noticeable that it's not mine. Like, another person drew it. Also, I also copied other people's styles in one of my old videos. Rewatching it now, I can say that I had the same problem, so you're doing well.
I suppose it will be like that anyways. It wasn't drawn by you anyway. Don't know the exact reason, but perhaps every skillful person has their own way to draw. Even back in our with Abyss Kitty collab, it's pretty noticeable. It's even more visible in her case because my style is harder than hers is. I am talking about anatomy, details as well maybe. I'm kinda not saying that her style is easy as fuck or that it isn't detailed. It's just more cat-like than mine. It is literally intentionally simplified to create such an effect. Mine looks more like an anime. And, well, I have the second style as well, which is kinda chibi. I'm just a bit more used to draw cartoonish stuff than Kitty is to draw more realistic one. And I think that did an awesome job, even if it's actually noticeable that it's not completely her work. And I can't say that about her work, but I still love it. In her case, it's too obvious it wasn't me, but anybody still noticed. In your case, I had to fit on not only the style but also skill. You're definitely much more skillful, and we draw in different programs which, well, made the difference. At least for this reason, in this video there are 2 of my works and not 3, as it was supposed to be.
I saw your video and I can say that your drawing in her style looks more like her old drawings, which is also a success. You did a great job with a nuance, but still.
Well, however, if I didn't make an old art style work properly, let's start with your new chibi style which you use now. While I'm drawing in your chibi style on the background, I'll also talk about the style as phenomenon for artists in general. By the way, I'm drawing my merch store mascot, Diana. A successful integration. Ha! It's only in Ukraine yet. Here's my Stray Kids Magic School collection. There are freaking cool keychains, stickers, even t-shirts and tote bags. And I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. I even gave Avrora some of my stickers when sent her a present.
Thanks a lot, I like your stickers.
As well, I'm planning Arcane and Alien Stage merch collections. And maybe something generally thematic, not only a fandom thing. And since recently, each thematic collection will come with a collection card with Diana, who I draw on a background in Aurora's style. And now we are smoothly returning to the topic of the video. For an artist, style is a foundation that everyone searches for eagerly. Sometimes people get frustrated because you can't develop your own style as quickly as you wish. In my video about references, which actually also exists in English, I said that a small young artist to find their own style needs a lot of time. They'll need to develop some skill before they'll be actually able to express their own personal traits in their art. It is never easy. As fuck never. And what the fuck am I even centering myself? I don't even have a monetization. Let that shit go. I think a lot of people have asked you how did you find your style? And not just about an old one. Honestly, as an artist myself, I don't think I'm able to answer that myself. But I think that something about it will be interesting to me and my French crew, which is kinda my fandom name. Let me be delusional and join the crew yourself. What do you think specifically formed the basis of your style? Both the old one and the new one.
Once, definitely it was an anime culture influence, especially the Ijixa's animated series style. From there, my forms got a little more angular. If we are talking about the transition from a softer colorful style to a darker one, it was influenced by the fact that for some years people had already liked my old and specific style. If I even slightly changed something, the audience reacted less, which kind of made me feel sad. And at one moment I was also frustrated that was already sick enough of it and I just snapped and dove headfirst into darker art. I hadn't done it before or let myself explore it for the reasons I already mentioned earlier. Now I'm done with only dark works and now I mix the light and simple with dark and spooky.
As an artist who, well, let's be fair, is a really popular and recognizable one, in my case you even made my childhood, even if we have just half of a year age difference. As an artist with a recognizable style, how much do you think it helped you get popular?
I think my style matters in my case, but the main thing is that I got most of my recognition on YouTube as a talking drawing head with pictures in background and not in any other way. The topics I discussed and the advices I gave. But yeah, if I would have a low skill, then anybody won't listen to me. So I'd say it was a combination of my style and my ability to present myself to the audience that mattered. My Insta era is already gone, now I can't just post a pic without anything. Now it's a multi-step process of creating videos where both the style and my talking head have an equally important role.
Do you have any artists you like for their style, but you think they have an unexpectedly small audience? Or at least, just show me your faves, I'm curious.
Honestly, I haven't been following specific artists as much lately. I usually scroll my Pinterest and save something I like. But my last faves are probably Xeon Soda and Lendaker.
I really like Veron. This is the understanding of composition I want to achieve. And I really hope that this talk can help some newbie artists to improve or develop something new for themselves here. I actually have a few friends who are waiting for this video to be posted because they are eager to hear the speech about style. And it's quite an unusual type of a podcast with one person. It's a podcast of two different minds basically, so I hope it will be nice. Now let's move on to the full style. It's quite harder to copy and can be called semi-realistic. For those who doesn't know, realism aims for the most accurate and detailed depiction of reality, while semi-realism or a half-realism is a hybrid of realistic and stylized representation. Now I'm curious if teachers in art schools do argue because of it. I am a graphic designer still though. However, I tried to use some of not many knowledge from the art classes I had in the college and just found the brush that looks like and did something. I tried to do it like you, all at the same layer. When I first said I wanted to try working on this style too, Avrora probably looked at me through the screen like I was crazy. Because it's, well, true. It seems hard as fuck. But I think as much as I could, I did it well.
I changed the face at both pictures and made it more contrast and detailed. Colored the line when I thought that I should have. I knew that my audience can notice something wrong if I'll post it just like that. That's why I asked to add this rule to the challenge. At the semi-realistic picture, I made a more far eye bigger and replaced the mouth higher, closer to the nose. And I also added a lot of hatching everywhere, especially on the hair. And I didn't really change the way it was painted, I just detailed it and added more contrast. At the picture with a chibi, I slightly changed the way it was painted and the facial features. I made my own blue highlight a bit more bright and noticeable, and I also made two versions. One was corrected slightly and the other was corrected fully. And I posted the one with less changes just to let the audience notice something, and that's the point of all of that.
Now let's see the way our audience and people around us reacted.
If we're going to talk about all arts from the video, I showed the correct versions to my boyfriend and he said he doesn't feel my spirit here even if I change it as much close to my style as possible. And my another friend said that she would believe that I made it even the version I didn't correct at all.
And what did the followers say?
In general, nothing special. I felt this post had less comments than usual. I was afraid that people can decide that I did the commission lazily. It looked slightly different because it wasn't drawn by me, but they didn't know it yet and could be fast to judge. But even the true fans did nothing at all.
In general, look through all my art carefully. It can always suddenly be not by me. I'm not planning on stopping. Thank you that you joined me here. Well, I'm hyping here. Look at me, I'm so cool. See you, and wait for more new videos, especially with the style exchanging. Here are Avrora's social media and here are mine's. Links are all in the description. Bye bye, cringe crew.
Think tea and don't forget to rest. Thanks to Doyorsa for this collaboration and thanks to you for watching. Good luck and bye!